What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Say That Podcast. And y'all know the model. Don't say this, say that.
Stop playing.
Thank you very much, my guy. Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is a very special one. Before I get into that, I want to thank everyone who's tuned into past episodes, from TJ to Connor. We really appreciate you. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at say_that_pod. But now that that's over, today is a very, very special episode because we got a very, very special guy in studio to my left. This man has been putting in work literally for the last 10 plus years, improving the scene, making sure everything's right, giving wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, Noble of the Museum TV. What is going on,
man?
My
My brody, man. Appreciate you having me, bro.
Of course,
100%.
as always.
Love is good, bro. Chilling.
Yeah,
My dude, man. Yeah, bro. Appreciate you having me, man. You know what I'm saying? Congrats on the get back.
Thank
feel
you,
me?
thank you.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So this is good, bro. Good to see you active again, bro. For sure.
Of course.
Man. This is good shit.
Yeah, and of course, this is your second time on.
For sure.
First time you came on, obviously making improvements within the scene. You're improving your platform. Everything's going well. But now we're at a very, very special anniversary, and it's something you've talked about a long time with your 10-year theory.
Yeah.
Coming up in a couple weeks, so actually by the time I think this episode will drop, it will be 10 years of the Museum TV.
That's a fact.
So, almost a decade ago, you launched one of the most iconic platforms for indie artists, urban culture, just the scene in general. So, and back then, there was really there wasn't a lot of platforms for, guys and girls on the come up to like go on and be like, oh, here's my music. Can you help me get recognized? Can you help me do this and do that? So going back all 10 years, what was the first idea to start the Museum TV? Like, how did this journey come to a start?
The museum's a collection of different moments in my life, bro. So, it starts from me being young, just watching, just Cartoon Network, your Nickelodeons, your Disney channels,
That's what's up. Shout out the 90s, baby.
Just, bro, the 90s programming, I will stand on it, bro, is like some of the best programming for kids, bro, ever created, bro, if not the best. And only because, that was during a time, bro, where cable television was, what I'm saying, starting to become more widespread.
Yeah. In more houses and stuff like that.
Exactly. And there's a whole bunch of youth channels that need programming. So these networks, they got money for these, developers, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, give us shows. So now you got a ridiculous amount of options of shows. That's why we've seen so many shows that only lasted one season when we was coming up.
Right,
what I'm saying? Like, they was literally just throwing shit at the wall, bro. But in the middle of that, we got to come across some good messaging, bro, and, from different people. And, you know what I mean? Like, now you look at it for real, think about the evolution. Now there's like 2 shows, bro, kids go to.
That's
you know
all
what I'm saying?
lasted,
Like, literally, you got your Coco Melon, bro, and Baby Shark, bro, and that's it.
That's it. That's literally it. Yeah.
But nah, I mean, I'm sure there's more, but you get what I'm saying, bro.
Of
It started there, and then I remember I got my first job at Best Buy, bro. Well, it wasn't my first job. I got my first job when I was 12. I was busting tables in the North End. I was at
remember
Cafe
that story.
Pompeii.
That's a good
Bro,
story.
you know what I'm saying? I was at Cafe Pompeii. Shout out to them. But I was at Best Buy, bro, and they put me in the digital imaging department. They could have put me in any department, bro. You know what I'm saying? They put me in the digital imaging department, and, that was the first time I ever picked up a DSLR camera. That was the first time the Canon T1i had just came out, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The T1i, bro. You feel me? And, I remember grabbing it up, you know what I mean? And that was my first camera. And, I was dancing at the time to, like, dance hall music. Dance hall music was huge, and still huge, you know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody. But, I started being the guy documenting my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was that guy, I was DJing our practices, bro, we'd get together, and then I'd have my camera there, you know what I'm saying? Just catching the vibes, you know what I mean? And so, again, bro, I know I'm kind of long-winded right now, but it's accumulation of shit.
Of course.
And so I remember being in college, I was just being somewhat creative, bro, but, like, I had named my room, me and my boy, you know what I mean? Because we always like to create a dope vibe, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my roommate, Malcolm. But, we called it the space-time continuum. You feel me?
Oh, I like that.
We wanted people to come in, get sucked in, bro, have a good time. Pause, right?
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
And then just go about their way afterwards, bro. It was like a vacuum, legit. You know what I'm saying? But like a good one. And so, it was just always about creating a good vibe for people, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's always been me. Like I've grown up heavy on family, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And I love my fam, bro. So it's like, that just translates into how I deal with people, I feel like, And so through that, just being a Roxbury kid, bro, just the love for my city, love for my friends, love for my peers. I'm like, yo, with like there's great talent here. Like, why do I feel like, these people aren't getting the love that they're supposed to? Exactly. This is around the time that, I got out of college. I graduated cum laude, bro, triple minor in math, communications, law, and business.
Hey.
Still fucking couldn't get a job, you know what I'm saying? What a setup. But
seriously. But that's a whole nother conversation,
you know
man.
what I mean?
You know what I mean?
But it's the realities of things. So then I'm just like, you know what? My whole life I've been, just listening to people and being like, all right, cool, this is what I'm supposed to do. All right, bet. So then that's where the whole 10-year theory came in, where it's just like, all right, well, let me just give myself 10 years. I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna probably not gonna have it right for a good majority of it, but I'm gonna figure some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because what they've been telling me for, at that time, 22, 23 years, ain't been doing me shit. Mm-hmm. So I might as well at least give myself 10. You know what I'm saying? After the 10, I could just go right back to whatever the fuck they was telling me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. And that was literally it, bro. It really started from, I don't want to say not much of a thought, bro, but just like, damn, like just from discomfort, bro. And then, you create systems around that, bro. And that's what it's been,
Of course.
But that's what it's been, bro. Fucking long-winded.
No, absolutely. No, it's always cool to hear that story, like, even no matter how many times you tell it, because, like I said, when you think of platforms, you're kind of the first one who comes up because of just how much of a,
for our age bracket and things like that.
Right, for how much, like, you had your foot on the gas these last 10 years. So hearing, you started just recording your friends, and that actually got me thinking about how that Kanye documentary, they were just recording him the whole time, and they became millionaires. You know what I mean? Just selling that to Netflix. I think they sold it to Netflix. And so it's cool that, you had just that idea, just, I'm gonna record my friends, because cool shit's bound to happen.
Facts.
And shit like that.
And not for nothing, when you really think about it, if nothing did happen, me doing these interviews was just another form of me just filming my friends dancing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just another form of that.
Right. And people want those memories, you know what I mean?
100%, bro.
You're going to think back. I wish I had some shit that I recorded. And honestly, that's why I've been doing it more, with the snap memories and shit like that. Just because, like, I want to look back and, 7, 8, 9, 10 years and remember this shit.
No lie, Facebook had it right, bro.
They did. No, they still do. It's a little embarrassing for me personally, because I was that cringy, like, 8-year-old kid, like my status and shit like that. Women Crush Wednesday type of shit. That's how I used to flirt and shit like that. No lie. Especially with the hashtags on Twitter. It was like, tag a beautiful person. I'm saying, yo, I'll be tagging, like, it was a joke. I had, like, a Twitter thread of, like, 10 women.
Like,
I just
Twitter back in the day, especially, like, when you was younger, bro, it was really about just saying the most outlandish shit.
Oh, yeah.
To get your retweets, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So it was about saying the most wildest shit, bro.
Right.
So sometimes I'd go back to my shit. I'm like, damn, no, he was bugging the fuck out, my boy.
Right,
You know what I'm saying, bro? But it's just like, yo, that was really the times, bro. You say some outlandish shit, bro, and you get yourself some.
That's it, right? And now it's this whole thing, but
now it's like the straight deception, bro.
Oh, big time.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like
and porn done taking over Twitter, bro. You know, I gotta do something about that shit, bro.
Yo, it's
I can't
basically
even open up my shit,
Light,
bro. No funny
it's
shit,
crazy.
Bro.
And
I can't open my shit up, bro, without it being like, oh, did you see this scene?
Right.
Oh, if you haven't seen this scene,
right.
It's luck. Like, and it's some shorty bent over, bro, with a crazy fucking facial expression, like, all right, like, I can only assume what's going on in this video.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean, bro? Like, so.
And I think about that shit, it's like, yo, that's low-key, like, damaging to, like, lot of, like, young brains and shit like that.
It is, bro. Like, and not to get all deep and shit, bro, but it's just like, yo, bro, like, it's.
What are we consuming? You know what I mean?
like, it. People aren't as aware and mindful of what they're digesting, bro, because what we digest comes in different forms, right, as we know. So it's just like, especially with the youth, bro, now being older, bro, like, you see why a lot of these marketers target young kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? it's just literally a situation of not knowing better, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And literally, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, a young dude opens up Twitter, bro, and literally within 2 seconds they can see porn, bro. It is definitely damaging, bro. And then, you know, they turn around, you know, they're dealing with these young shorties, bro, and, you know, all this Me Too shit.
It all trickles down and shit.
It trickles down, bro. It just becomes just a clusterfuck of just fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that, yo, no lie, because that's the best way to put it.
It's nasty work, bro.
Even like on Instagram and TikTok, it's all that.
Time, bro.
It really is a scary kind of place, like not like in like the literal sense, but just like, you know, of what you are consuming and how you process that and apply it to real life. So if you consuming, you know, legit slop, your outlook on life is gonna be, oh, this shit's just slop.
Yeah, and it's normal for you,
right? You know and it's this thing that's been going around for like a while on the internet called the dead internet theory.
Okay.
Where it's basically content is just all botted, like accounts pushing it.
Yeah.
And you know, not to insult the dude, but like it's just kind of been true when Elon took over. You know, I can't think of how many bots I had to block just from following me because I don't want that.
Yeah, the boss is nutty.
And shit like that. And then you kind of see, you know, there'll be this Twitter video of like the 1950 World Series or shit like that. Then below it's just all unrelated tweets about it.
Fact.
And it's come from all verified accounts. It's like, bro, like, it's just mindless scrolling at that point. It's
literally.
like, you know, that's not what Twitter was. Twitter was just this whole, you know, it's this whole iconic platform where, you know, you got the bird, you know, your tweets are tweets. They're not posts. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
it's like, that's it. That's the tweet. Yeah, that's the iconic
100%.
nature of it. And now it's just this just messy minefield where, and what sucks mostly is like, that's where I get my news. So it's like, I can't not use it. You know what I mean? Even if I'm just checking in and not tweet or not doing anything, I still got to check in and see, you know.
Bro, the way they be marketing these things is nutty, bro. Like, that was one of their claims to fame was, you know, real-time journalism, real-time news. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was their claim to fame. Because no funny shit, you go on Twitter, bro, and hear some shit, bro, before it really touched the net.
100%.
You feel me?
100%.
So, you know, and that happened a couple of times in very major, you know, periods of times and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I remember when COVID, you know what I'm saying, was hitting, bro. That shit was all over Twitter, bro, before it touched the net, for real.
100%.
No funny
100%,
shit.
yeah.
You feel me? So,
you know, rest in peace to Kobe. We heard about that first on there
facts,
instead of,
facts,
you know,
bro,
from ESPN or some shit like that.
Same thing with Nipsey.
Right, exactly.
So, you know, it's yo, bro, listen,
it's
bro.
tough.
It's a powerful system, bro, but it's just, you know, I just feel like, just like with anything, bro, as soon as corporate interest gets into it, bro, as soon as, you know what I mean, like, shit just goes to shit. I think personally, bro, as an entrepreneur, bro, you know, the museum TV, I feel I want to keep it pure forever.
Of course.
Only off strength, you know, I just see things like that to where it's just like, once you start letting money, you know, dictate, you know, the direction and you know, the essence of what you're doing, bro. You know, it's just a wrap after that. Money has a place within any system for sure. But, you know, like, once it starts to, you know, overtake, bro, like why you do what you do, bro, you know, I just don't think the essence of it, you know, is going to last anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to be numbered.
Absolutely.
So, I just feel like, you know, I don't want to say everybody, but for me personally, how I've built, you know, just like my businesses has been, you know, the museum TV being the heart of it. You know what I mean? And then, you know, everything else has been kind of, you know, just
almost like the roots connected to the
literally,
tree,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right.
100%.
Yeah.
You know, and I people always talk to me about, oh, bro, you could be making with the museum. I'm just like, yo, bro, that's really not low key my, like, that's not my vision for it, bro. That's not like, that wasn't the why I started it. You know, like if money finds its way, you know what I'm saying, in an abundant full way. I'm not saying that the museum TV hasn't yielded money, but it's just like, you know, I see my tinting business as my way to yield money.
Absolutely.
I see my embroidery business as my way to yield money, not necessarily the museum TV. I've always said, like, you know, it would bring me to my bread and butter, but I don't think it would be my bread and butter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a great way of putting it, because I feel like when you start something like that, you know, the first instinct people ask you is, oh, you making money off it. You know, you doing this, it's like that. It's like,
and that comes from their own personal shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not even like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like somebody telling me that I work too much. It's like, by your standard, I work too much.
Right.
I feel like I ain't doing enough. Nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's
real,
incredible considering all the shit you have done just for people in the scene,
bro. But it's just a want to continue to improve, bro. That's the middle of everything, bro. You know what I mean? So it's just. At this point, it's just so fucking simple to me, bro.
Yeah, no, it really shit, is. It's bro, it's math. It's 1 + 1 type of shit. You know what I mean?
So
yeah, I do gotta ask you though. You said your room was a space-time continuum. What dorm room were you in at LaSalle?
Bro, I was at my first year when I came in 2009. I was at Rockwell, bro. I was in the Rockwell basement.
Oh, you lucky.
You feel me?
I was there.
In the Rockwell
I was there.
Basement, bro. But like, you know,
that's a good way to start it.
Yes,
you know what
bro.
I mean?
And bro, because freshmen really ain't in Rockwell like that, especially in 2009. No,
bro, they're in McClellan, that hellhole and shit like that. Absolutely not.
What was Woodland?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Horrible spaces, bro.
I was definitely blessed, bro. And my roommate was a junior, bro. So it was cool.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I was chilling. He was like, oh, damn, freshman. Yeah. Like, all right, cool. Yeah, you're cool. All right, bet. Let me go chill with my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
shout out my guy, John.
That's because I started in McClellan, and then I had a roommate. We were going to live in East, so it was the same quad. It was right across the way. He backed out, and I'm like, my instinct, I'm looking back, I'm stupid for this. I'm like, I just want to live by myself, whatever. Unfortunately, the only single they had was in McClellan, which was only like 3 doors down from my first dorm room, bro. It sucked. Like, literally, bro. I credit it as, like, kind of the start of my evolution because I learned, like, you know, okay, I don't want to be myself. I'm good with interacting with people. I'm like, maybe I'm too in my own head about, you know, I'm sitting there mindlessly just playing Xbox all day when I do have friends I can text, but I'm not texting them, you know. And I was going through a breakup and shit like that, but
don't tell me that, Pete. Don't tell me that.
that is what it was, you know. I moved on to that, but literally the next semester, bro, I got Rockwell basement room 006.
006.
Yeah.
I forget what the fuck room I was in. Bro.
And that was and I had texted who's now literally my lifelong friend. He was like, he had that room, but he was a commuter, but who also became my friends. The dudes living next, because, you know, it's the connected bathroom and shit like that.
For sure.
They were living in that dorm, and so that room was open. And he's like, you know, can I stay with y'all? I don't really want to go back home. He's like, bro, next door's single, you know, just sleep on the bed and shit like that. Then I got that room. So they tell me, he goes, his name's Liam, and it goes, yo, you know, Liam got, you know, Pete got this room.
That's hard.
You want to hit him up because again, my roommate backed out, so I was gonna be a single with a double bed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, like, you know, I'd had a lot of interactions with him, but I knew him. I was like, listen, you know, I got this room. It lucked out, I guess, because he heard you were in here. He's like, fucking awesome, you know, I'll be right there. So then from there, it just snowballed to, you know, a lifelong friendship and shit like that, stuff like that. But I totally get the whole vibe of your room being like the space-time continuum, where it's like, you know what I'm saying? You know, come on in and shit like that.
Take care of your folk.
That was like us so we had moved to Forest the next year. And, you know, Forest got those huge ass dorm rooms, bro. It's literally like a mini apartment. So I'm like, listen, that's what we're gonna do. Everybody's welcome, you know, parties when we can, but like, everybody is welcome, bro. Absolutely.
No funny shit, you know. I never lived in Forest, bro. But like, Forest is some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Definitely have some nights in Forest, but we was in the top floor of the campus center, bro.
Shit.
We had the corner room. So,
see,
like,
that's like Avengers Tower almost and shit like that,
bro,
yo.
Bro. So you know what it was like, bro. Let's say, you know, you calling the shorty,
you know,
over,
right? Exactly.
So you got to go up the elevator.
Good thing with that is too. It's like it's quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
So
it's low.
like,
it's low.
Right.
Slime
it's
central.
right on
I'm
the
gonna
low.
hold you, bro.
Yeah.
It was fucking great.
You know what's cool too about my tenure at LaSalle? I met Swooly.
Okay, yeah.
So he was living in Bragton.
That's hard.
And you know, I'm looking for a plug on campus and shit like that. It's like, I'm gonna hit up Swooly because it's one suggests the other. Yo,
he might know somebody. He might know somebody.
Yeah, I was over that room every day. You know, coffee corners and shit like that. And you know, I remember one of my first college parties. He had a legit DJ set in the room. I'm like, yo, this is college and shit like that.
That's dope.
Yeah,
shout out to you, man.
Shout out to him. Man. Such a good dude and shit like that. But again, I think that's the coolest part of it, because the last time you were on, I'm looking at him like, yo, I kind of want to ask him, like, did you go to LaSalle? Because it's like, you got that kind of like almost like mentality where it's like, you know, journalism school, you know, that type of shit, very 100%. Artistic and shit like that. And then you're like, oh yeah, I went to LaSalle. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yo, this is too. I was 2 weeks away from graduation at that point
That's
too, which
crazy.
was solid.
Nah,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, because
that's super crazy.
COVID class, they didn't give us a walk on stage, so I had to do it the next year.
Yeah, that
and shit
shit
like
is
that.
so nasty, bro.
Yeah.
Dog, that was so nasty.
Bro, you know what's
bro.
fucked up about that too? Nobody clapped for anybody when everybody went up on stage.
Just couldn't.
It's like they didn't indirectly say don't clap, but they was like, yeah, don't do it type of shit, like with their wording. But everyone's like, fuck that. Like, I clap for my friends clap for me. It's like, yeah, bro, because this is big time shit. I don't want to look back in 10 years and be like, no one clapped and it was miserable. Like, come on now.
Facts.
We gotta realize the impact of this shit, what we're doing for like generations. When they look back and document this shit,
bro.
all these college,
fear, bro. Too much fear,
all these college graduations are on camera, so there's gonna be video evidence, and you gotta make it count. But that's cool, bro. Of course, the story of the museum TV is an incredible one.
Nah, thank you, bro, dog. Bro, on some real shit, man. I just genuinely want people to understand, bro, that we really did this shit, bro, with like nothing.
Nothing.
Bro.
Absolutely not.
Like, like
just sheer willpower,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Like literally, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to like people I've been saying I can't really work with perfectionists, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no funny shit, I can't work with perfectionists. I've seen perfection stop progress too many times. You know what I'm saying? And I'm somebody, bro, that has literally and honestly like just been thugging through shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like,
if you know Noble, you know that.
You feel me? Like, I have a bum leg, bro, and I'm still in a marathon.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is,
like
bro.
Like that clip from Madden. How's he doing this shit on a broken fucking leg?
And
he's like, look at this shit though. He's running 100 yards for the TD type of thing.
Bro. Yo, bro.
That's what's up.
It's just really one of those things, man. And I feel like our scene is growing that grit, bro. To where it's just like, we not really looking, for OT shit to come save us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have stories that are showing people that, it can be done here. You know what I'm saying? You can be a person, you know what I'm saying, while pursuing what you're trying to do here. And I think that's, where we're at, like, as like a scene. So where it's just like, everybody's trying to prove their grit and their merit as creatives. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, we got a whole bunch of people being consistent. So now it's just like, all right, cool. We see the art, but how are you living? Like, how are you as a person? Like, what I'm saying? Your bills paid, bro. Like, what I'm saying? Your people
are
good.
you taken care of?
Like, is your head all right? You know what I mean? Like, are you okay to continue doing what you're doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially with the men, bro. We got a lot of unnoticed shit going on
100%, bro. 100%. You know what I mean? But I digress, bro, because we won't be right.
No, right. Never.
We won't be right.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? So I digress in terms of that. So, it's just it's just those things, bro. I feel like people have been overthinking this whole thing for so long, bro, to where it's just like, yo, if your bills are paid and you don't owe anybody any money, what's the problem?
Right. Absolutely. That's a great way of putting it.
What's the problem?
Perfectly said, my man.
You don't got that fucking, that waterfront mansion, so shit ain't good.
Right. It's always the need for more and shit like that with people. And
it's just
like
nasty work.
You just gotta sit back
and relax.
That
goalpost always moving, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you never really know when you're good, bro.
Right.
One thing I'm like gauging with people, bro, as I get older is, do they know when they're good? You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you don't know to go for more, but do you know when you're good, bro? You know what I mean?
I'm really glad you said that shit.
Like, no funny shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like one of those things, bro, to where it's just like, I just see people lose themselves, bro, off strength of not knowing when they're good. You know what I mean, bro? So I take a step back and, I just always think about this whole 10-year theory thing and, just everything. And it's just like, yo, like, it's a journey, bro. I'm not going to stop doing museum TV, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like that was people got the wrong perception of that. You're like, oh, you're gonna retire after 10 years.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's done up. You know what I mean?
It's just what the era was and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean,
bro? Like, it was just a promise to self, to just stick to something for 10 years and see what comes out of it. And again, like, if I was like homeless or some shit like that right now, bro, obviously, you know what I mean? All right, let me go get my ass. You know what I'm saying? But and again, like, that's the other thing too. Like, I'm not dumb, bro, and I'm not ugly, bro. I could have easily got myself a full-time job somewhere, sat my ass down somewhere. You know what I mean? It was really just so much a choice, bro, to just try and figure this shit out, And so, yeah, bro, man, I'm happy about where the scene is at, bro, and I genuinely see just that evolution in our creators, bro. Like we're way more gritty, bro, and we're about getting this shit out the mud, bro, if we have to.
Yeah.
Being China,
and you can tell
right?
with the people like you personally like surround your shit with like the Sound Limp shit. I'll get into that later though. But one thing I do want to know is like, first of all, what's the biggest lesson you've learned over the last 10 years, and also maybe the biggest challenge you've had over these last 10 years?
Put the work first. You know what I'm saying? Put the work first. Always. You know what I'm saying? Put the work first, then your peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? No funny shit. You know, some people might argue that I put your peace of mind first, but I say put the work first, bro, because realistically, you know, when I first started, I always used to say, you know, we made working hard a habit, so it wasn't hard anymore. It's just working. You know what I'm saying? So now their standard is here, while your standard is here. You know what I'm saying? They're struggling to meet this while you're easily, you know what I'm saying, up here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's kind of like, you know, that was probably like my biggest thing, and avoiding lifestyle inflation. You know what I'm saying? We young, you know what I'm saying, and we want, you know, to, we want to have that shit on.
We want exactly. It's the need to want.
You feel me? But you know that lifestyle inflation, bro, definitely be killing niggas heavy, bro. But my biggest challenge, I would say, honestly, is making a conscious decision to somewhat put the shackles of my past life, so let's just say like debt or, you know what I'm saying, just certain things, in the back burner while I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Some people might say it's counterproductive to do that. You should focus on one thing and then move on to the next. But I just, you know, deep down felt like I couldn't have a period of time where we wasn't present. You know what I'm saying? And being present, I just feel like was the most important thing for me to be, especially in a scene where, you know, you were saying there wasn't anything here. So that a lot of time breeds a lack of trust. So for me, it's like, in order to be able to have this trust of these people that show a lot of untrusting vibes, like, you know, I gotta be present. I gotta show that, yo, yeah, you might have just cut me, but I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? For you. You know what I'm saying? Right. And over time, it's just like, damn, why am I cutting this man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's just over time, like what happens. I feel like deep down, I feel like people genuinely want to be good, but you know they be letting society just squeeze them too heavy. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that want to be good then turns into this negative thing. But you know, I just don't gotta be them. You know what I'm saying? And so through that, you know, I'm like, yo, that's the vibes that I'm gonna show. And I think over time, bro, that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? We've changed hearts and we've changed minds. And that's one of the reasons why I felt it was just so important, bro, to just be present, bro, and just be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I was going to have, honestly, respectfully, if I had to go, you know, work, pick up 40 hours, bro, every fucking week, bro, for these last 10 years, bro, it would have been tough to be present for certain things. You know what I mean? That I can genuinely tell you propelled me to certain things.
Absolutely.
So it's just like, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just did what I did, and, you know, what happened. But I don't know if I was out here paying market rent, fucking working 40 hours a week. I don't know if the museum TV would have did what it would have did. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell younger homies, yo, make sure you're good with your family, bro. You know what I'm saying? Paying market rent, bro. Not having to pay market rent is a great way to help yourself staying in the game.
You have no idea, bro. Especially the city we're living in now, you know with the...
So it's just like, you know, I'm older, bro, and obviously, you know, make sure you're pitching in the home, bro, and, you know, helping.
Always do your part and shit like that.
Do your part, bro.
Especially as your parents get older, bro.
100%,
you know what I mean?
bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially my rents. My rents is, you know, my pops had me when he was 41, my mom was 38. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm about to turn 33, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you do the math, bro. Like, I want to be there for them, period. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the thing too with me. You know, my mom was almost 35 when she had me and shit
you feel
like
me?
That. You know, so
and in the 90s, and everybody and their mom talking about, oh, it's too late. Yeah. It's like, yo, bro, like
they still even say that
now.
They still
say that shit now, bro. And no lie, bro. You know, again, we'll be wrong talking about this, bro. But it's just like, you know, I just feel like if my mom in 91 at 38, 37, bro, can thug it through, bro. Baby girl, I feel like you can too.
Yeah.
I feel like you can too, goddamn it. It's 2024. You're not going to tell me medicine ain't improved.
Right. There you go. Exactly. You got this shit.
I digress.
No, but
I'm sorry.
You speaking
I'm wrong. I'm a man. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not right. I get it.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But you are speaking on shit, bro. That's what's up, you know. And again, that's what just I hope that people can, you know, take from this, and even just from you, is like you are the older homie to a lot of people nowadays. And it's
I
like
appreciate that,
you've
for real.
seen, you know, you're not even you're the older homie, you're the wiser homie. You know what I mean? You know the trials and tribulations of just life itself, and yet you're still figuring out. But to hear like all this wisdom you have, you know, about either with your parents, you know, self-sustaining yourself, making sure you're good, it's refreshing to hear, because honestly, when people hang out, you know, we don't talk about that.
Niggas
shit,
ain't talking
you know
about
what I mean?
that shit, bro.
We don't.
Yo, bro.
It's what did the Celtics do? You know, who's fucking who and shit like that. So
Dog. Yo.
that's good, like for your brain to like consciously put that together and make you sit back and be like, all right, he's right. And I know you're saying you're not right about a lot, but in terms of the mental, in terms of taking care of your parents and shit like that, you are correct.
Yes, bro. All that's
Because
gonna
you
seep
gotta-
back into
you-
the creativity.
Exactly. Because you're gonna look back when, you know, you are your parents' age and be like, all right, did I do this? And how did I do it?
100%.
So that's what's up. And of course, again,
thank
if
you,
you're
bro,
listening
man.
right now,
You know what I'm
please
saying?
take this
Look, bro,
information.
man, just take care of your folk, bro. I swear
Right.
everything will be okay, bro. Because at the end of the day, dog, it's like this too, bro. When it comes to your people, like, a stranger could say fuck you, bro, and you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
But if your peoples is out here saying fuck you, bro, because you wasn't present, bro, that's going to hit different, bro.
Yeah,
That's
big
gonna
time.
hit, that's
big,
gonna hit you
big
different,
time.
bro. It's gonna hit you
Exactly.
different.
Put the phone down.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know
even
what
if you're
I'm
not
saying?
there every day,
Experience the
bro,
shit.
pulling up for the graduations, pulling up for the birthdays, you know what I'm saying? Pulling up for those, you know, those key moments, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the day-to-day shit, bro, is some delusional shit people be on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, being together every day, bro, with somebody, bro, you know, unless that's your partner, for real, just don't make no sense to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
don't make no sense to me, bro. Like, it's like, for me, it's like, yo, what was you outside killing and brought back to the table so we can talk about it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I just seen you yesterday, bro. Ain't shit to talk about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Go out, make something new, make a new memory. You know what I mean?
you know what I mean? And
Make
you
a
know,
new impact, even. If
I just
you
think a
don't
lot of
show.
that just comes from people just not, you know, just being good with themselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just personally see a lot of lack of confidence out here, bro.
Mhm.
And not saying that I'm the most, you know what I mean, but it's just like, yo, like, a lot of actions, bro, just come from either a lack of plan, bro, or a lack of confidence in self, bro. The insecurities is, you know, they just show themselves in so many different forms, bro.
Right.
But again, I'm not perfect, bro, and I'm still working on myself too, bro. But I'm just willing to say that I'm working on myself.
Of course. And it's hard for a lot of people to admit that.
You know what I mean?
Legit. But speaking of your peoples and
Talk to
stuff
me,
like
bro.
that, you know, one thing that the rise has been, and it's another edition of the Museum TV, is the testing lab, especially. But first, before we get to that, we got to shout the sound lab,
That's
because
a fact. Shout out to Finn.
that's legit, like the championship roster. I know they dropping, you know, championship
Yeah,
sound in a couple weeks coming soon
Shout out Lil
and
Bro
shit
Devo,
like that.
man.
So, and what was funny was, I thought when you was recording upstairs, that was just your own spot. I thought that was at your crib.
That's
No
it.
lie. It legit looked like your
That's
crib.
funny,
No lie.
dog. No, that's
And then I'm
funny.
walking in. I'm like, oh, that's what that was. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I see
bro.
the bannisters and shit like that. So how did your relationship, you know, with the Sound Lab come to be? And, you know, obviously talk about, you know, how you met, you know, Nicole, who's been such a key piece.
Nicole
and
is
the other,
everything,
and the
dog.
other sides of, like, other players, like, on your roster and shit like that.
So, first off, I met Nicole in college. We was at LaSalle together. She's a LaSalle alum.
Is
also.
she really, too?
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, she's a LaSalle alum also. You know, and we just been cool, bro. We just been good. You know what I'm saying? Nicole's like one of those people, bro, that you don't necessarily want like out your life. You know what I'm saying? Because she's just that like good of a person.
Right.
And then Tanisha, you know, like that's the museum's first lady. I've known her since I was 11, 12. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And then Shaka, you know, Shaka's the
Of
newest
course.
host.
How can I forget
You know
Shaka?
what I mean?
Yeah.
Shaka is honestly, Shaka's my older homie. You know what I'm saying? I know we older now, and it's
Right.
like the level field, the field's a little bit more level, but I still look at him in that light. Like that's my older homie. You know what I mean? But you know, he's known me since my dance hall days. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, this is everything. Not one thing is younger than 10 years.
Wow. That's awesome.
Not one connection is younger than 10 years. And you know, I always think about, you know, my brother P Dunn. You know, I've known my brother P Dunn since I was 5 years old. And we haven't had a year where we haven't been involved in each other's lives for real. You know, so I can only think of 1 year, and that's only because I wanted to go to a different school because we was at the same school for so long.
Mm-hmm.
and then we reconnected at a whole other school. So it's like, you know, life be lifing, bro. you know, no, for real, bro. You take a look back, bro. It's like, yo, you really got to respect some of these things that have just shown themselves effortlessly in your life. But going back, bro, that's where I met them. Your question was
about the Sound Lab,
Lab.
yeah. Because that relationship has just budded into like this beautiful garden.
Yes, bro. No funny shit. And you know, that's probably that's the only ongoing partnership that I've had, bro, that I wholeheartedly still feel good about. Like any ongoing partnership that I've had prior, bro, you know, I've just had to take a step back from, and I literally got to a point where I told myself that I wasn't gonna start any other ongoing partnerships with anybody else in Mass. No funny shit. I had gotten to that point, bro. And I was just like, yo, we can do one-offs, we can build, cool. But anything ongoing, bro, I was all set on. But the way, first off, they had us come to their first space years back. I'm talking like Luke Barr's Babyface type shit, bro, like back in the day. And they called it Speak Your Truth. They called the event Speak Your Truth. And so they had people go up there and, you know, they presented, and then they had the museum TV as like the guest panelists. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, we're there giving our, I guess, feedback, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you think about all these things, bro, like, yo, that was a very, very, very early version of the testing lab. You know what I'm saying? And that happened then. We connected the first time then. Years go by. You know, I'm at a point where I'm trying to get the museum TV out of my house because we was filming all of our interviews, right? Like literally my bedroom. So I wanted to get it out the crib at that point, just for the story, the evolution. It's like we could stay here, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like, yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Feel me? So I started looking around. At the time, my man Trip, shout out my man Trip. He was he was heavy at the Sound Lab, and so he's kind of my ear, like, yo, they're doing this over at the Sound Lab. My man 211, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, all right, bet. So at one point in time, you know, and this wasn't forced, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't forced. I forget why the hell I was over there for. It might have been for Trip. I don't exactly remember, but you know, 211 was there.
Brought you there.
Yeah,
you know
son brought me over there. It was more than likely Trip, but son brought me over there, and at that point I met 211. 211 knew about the museum TV obviously since then, but I didn't really meet 211 at that Speak Your Truth event. So we actually meet then. And 211 is owner of the Sound Lab, for those that don't know. But, you know, we end up just connecting. And you know, he's talking to me about what the museum TV might need. And, you know what I'm saying? You know, at that point, you know, I open up. I'm like, you know what, bro? Like, yo, I'm still looking for a potential spot. And so he's like, yo, you know, I just want you to see this spot that we have. You know what I'm saying? He had just freshly kind of gotten the garage portion, I believe. White walls wasn't even white.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because those things are pristine now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That space has definitely become a foundational space. But we go upstairs, bro, and you know the new spot that people had seen that we, you know what I'm saying, we like, you know, it's there. You know what I mean? It's secluded, bro. So I'm like, yo, bro, like, you know, like this is a perfect vibe for me.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we start talking numbers for what it is to rent it out there, bro, because I know he's not just giving it to me, so I just start asking numbers. But then the number that bro gave me, bro, was something that, you know, if you have any sort of mindfulness, bro, you can tell that this person's trying to look out for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You can tell that this person genuinely just wants to work with you. You feel me? And so from that, you know, just having that know-how, bro, you know what I mean? I genuinely, obviously, always, you know, appreciated that. And, bro, from there, I did my interviews, and then I got to a point in time where, like, you know, there was a lot of moving parts within the garage. So it's like, you know, what I was trying to do, you know, sometimes, you know, you leave something, you know what I'm saying, something might get moved, you feel me? You know, like little things of a shared space, you feel me? So I'd gotten to the point where, you know, I wanted my own secured kind of spot, and that's why we're at the spot in Stoughton now. And we're gonna be pushing out our interviews. We got 2 interviews filmed right now. We're gonna start pushing them out. The new set is set up. And
I seen the Nipsey pic,
the
with
Nipsey
the Celtics
mural,
jersey,
which
that's what's
actually
up.
was done by Nicole.
Hey,
again.
shout out to her, yes sir. Salute. That's what's up.
And so, yo, bro, like, I'm just ready. You know, we want to continue exhibiting these culture stories.
Of course.
I want to kind of revert back heavier into just music discovery, like how when we first started, because that's what it was when we first started. We was out here looking like, yo, what's lit out here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what got us where we was. I feel like we kind of got caught up in the whole looking for big interviews kind of, period of time.
I understand that. I totally
and
understand
that's, like, I feel like it's just such a I feel like it's a zero-sum game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that might not be the right term, but it's just one of those things, bro, to where it's just like, you do it, bro, and it's just not much substance out of it after a certain period of time.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're just looking for moments instead of actually building value. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what,
you know what I mean?
The one thing that, like, has always stuck with me that you have said was it's the value instead of the moments.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah,
even that, and that's going back, I believe you said it the last time on the pod, but like you reiterated that like right at the start of the testing lab, like when you first, like day one, the first event, you were like, that's why we're here. It's because it's valuable. It's not because it's the moment. It's and we'll get into it
100%.
to the point where the testing lab has grown sustainably, but it's the value of it.
Bro, I just don't want, like, because the scene has just come such a long way. I don't want us getting back into a mode, bro, to where it's just like a clout contest. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want us to get back into a mode of, oh, I'm gonna outdo this person because, you know what I'm saying, he's getting all the shine or whatever. Just like just trash insecurity type thoughts is coming through a person's head, bro. We trying to fucking diminish them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just period.
Of course.
And that's where the whole, just creating value instead of moments, you know what I'm saying, vibes come from, because the moments will come, bro, if there's value there, bro. You don't even got to worry about the moments, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So much moments that have come to me through the museum TV, bro, I didn't know it was even going to come, but we was focusing on building value, though. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I could tell you that. Right. You feel me? So that's what it's been, bro. And, even like with the testing lab, the sound lab, everything, bro, has been, the root of it has been, like, what do people need, bro, and how are we going to, you know what I'm saying, provide it? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's been, bro. I just want us to continue to just keep getting after this money, bro, and putting this fucking work
Yes,
first.
sir.
I just think it's just so simple. We were talking about the whole China shit earlier, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, bro, we have to self-sustain ourselves, bro, before we want or think that the outside world or industry or whoever the fuck is coming to come fuck with us, bro.
Right.
Why are they coming here, bro?
Right.
Everybody wants to quote-unquote chase a bag, bro. If a bag ain't being created here, bro, by the people here, bro, it's going to be tough for them to see why they need to come here, bro.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely. Amen to that. Because, I do see a lot of people, tagging this artist from Boston, that artist from Boston for these big artists. But it's like, yeah, they can fuck with us all you want, but, like, they got to understand why. Bro. They got to understand what the work's being put in.
And even if they do, like me, I'm huge on respect, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it's just like, yo, fucking, if you basically got your hand out, bro. Even if somebody puts something in your hand, bro, you think they're going to respect you, bro? Like, the way you would want that respect to come? Right. Like, let's be real. You're sitting there getting put on by an artist, bro. It's like, yo, that's at their whim. Right. You're literally just kind of free falling, bro, hoping that you land in a good spot, bro. No funny shit. Absolutely. And as much as I respect, the cosigns and all that, bro, your plan should be first.
Right.
Your plan should be fucking first. You shouldn't
be aiming
to
please this big artist at all.
If that aid comes along, cool. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Exactly.
Bro, like, yo, nah, like, it's just the way I just be seeing people just kind of let others dictate, their happiness or their progress, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just too crazy for me, bro. And I think that's where we're at as a scene, bro. We get just that self-sustainability, bro, right, is our next step. But I'm also say this too, though, bro, because we're kind of on somewhat of a promo run. We could do promo runs here in the state now, right? Hell, it's beautiful shit. But it's like, when I first started, we were trying to build infrastructure, right?
Yes.
People needed to know where to go to do what they wanted to do.
Right.
Right? That was
Correct.
The essence of it, right? Now we have all these different places that people can go. We have more people trying to do their thing. That's great. But now the problem is arising that we're sticking to our little bubble, right? And it's like people are doing events, people are doing this, but you're marketing to that same pool of people. Mm-hmm. That same pool of people. So now imagine you thinking just as a natural human, bro. Mm-hmm. That 10th time somebody told you to pull up to that thing, bro, you're like, I might, bro.
I've been there, done that.
You know what I'm saying? I might, bro.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I think as a culture, bro, as a whole, the group effort that needs to now come, bro, is getting those people, bro, that don't know who a key is, don't know who a C4 is, never heard of the Sound Lab. You know what I'm saying? Just goes to work, goes to the crib, goes to work, goes to the crib, and that's basically their life.
Yeah.
We need to start tapping in with those people. So now they understand, I bet, oh shit, that's going on over here.
I got a place to break that cycle.
100%. Now, we can tell these people about those places. Now when they pull up, what does it look like? Is it viable? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this an actual system here? Is it, you know what I'm saying, what kind of community is it? What kind of cultures has been bred here? You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that's going to be the important part. But I think that's generally where we're at. How do we get the quote-unquote normal people, and I mean just non-creatives, right? To understand, like, what's going on here and come support this creative scene. So then at that point now, these creators can sustain themselves. You know what I'm saying? Now we have more hometown pride because this person was like, yo, that person is fucking 2 streets away from me, or, you know what I mean, grew up in the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Think about the shorty that just won the Emmy. She went to Latin Academy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I was Latin Academy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
I'm
she's
like,
in everything now. Yeah.
You feel me?
Salute to her. Yeah.
It's just like, yo, bro, like, if the culture's not telling these stories, bro, or creating places for these stories to live, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just go to the wayside.
Right.
We just so happen to have Instagram and social media, bro. That was luck for our generation.
Ain't
No
that
funny
the truth?
shit. You know
Literally, that is the
younger
A1
generation,
truth.
bro. You know what? I said the younger generation, but the older generation, when I talked to them, bro, they was outside for sure.
Right.
They was doing their thing.
Of course.
But just a lack of documentation. You know what I'm saying? Just a lack of documentation.
Now you got posts, you got reels, you got archived stories, you got all
me?
this shit. It's like, it's almost as if like these social media platforms are their own like time capsule.
Yes,
Because they
literally.
Because they literally are.
We said Facebook got it right, bro.
Right,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? You feel me? Like, oh,
Yeah.
your Facebook anniversary. Oh, check out this memory from 9 years ago. 9 fucking years.
Legit.
And then, you know, now for me, bro, it's saying 9 years, bro, and it's my first interviews on the museum, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be fucking me up, bro. I'm like, damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Imagine.
bro. That's funny shit, man.
That's what's up, though.
So, you know, bro, yo, we're just out of such a good space, bro. And I just want people to understand how great of a space we're in, bro. You know what I mean? Like, dog, like, I just feel like people not realizing that, bro, is really just those people with the lack of a plan. The insecurities flaring up like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yo, bro, I've never had the feeling of being mad at the next man, bro, for something that they didn't do for me.
Right.
I don't understand that.
Who
You know what I'm
knows?
saying?
You know what I mean? Right.
I don't understand.
Not
that.
even to be
You genuinely
egotistical, but
upset.
like, right. It's like, look at the bigger picture.
Bro,
look at
please,
life.
please.
Right.
Please, bro. You got this man, you know, we talk about being men, right? You know, it's like, it's hard being a man. And then I'm going to make it harder on this man to be a man.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
You just repeating the cycle. You adding to the mess. You know what I mean? That's slop. You just making it more sloppier. Yeah, pause, but you know what I mean? Yeah, but
Dog, again, bro, yo, P, bro, I just think it's just so simple, bro. And
when you break it down like that, it really is. It really is that simple.
You know, this 10 years, bro, I just, you know, it's been my self-fulfillment, bro. Just knowing myself. I just feel so poised, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just feel so good. You know what I'm saying? And you know, bro, and I just want others to feel good too, bro.
Right.
And I just want them to understand that, yo, like, you know, as long as you working hard for yourself, bro, genuinely trying to find answers, bro, you know what I mean? Like being, you know, just showing some humility. I'm not telling you to be humble, but show some humility.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think shit'll be all right, bro. No funny shit, man. I can't tell you the amount of times where I've been on to my last dollar, bro. And then, you know, somebody might hit me up for a tent job. Now the culture's taking care of me.
Exactly.
Somebody might hit me up for, yo, bro, I got this embroidery work I need done, bro. Now the culture's taking care of me.
They can go to anybody else, but they go to you.
You feel me?
Right.
So when you take a step back, bro, and you realize, damn, in this stressful moment of time, it was the culture that came through for me. How can I back away, bro?
Right, exactly.
How can I back away, bro?
You can't. You
Mhm.
can't. And with the culture, you know, obviously we've talked about you adding to it with the testing lab. I can't think of how many people I have met just from being there. Like,
100%.
I mean, Eshawn was the first guest back on this show, and I met him through
far,
there.
Yeah. Shout out Eshawn, bro.
For real, DK. My guy from Springfield, the 413,
bro.
great guy.
Yo,
me and him
bro.
are like the biggest wrestling fans. I didn't even know about
Shut
that.
the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, bro. I felt
fire.
kind of bad because he went up there and I didn't hear his name for some reason. I'm sitting on the panel. I'm like, yo, Kurt Angle's going crazy right now because he had the bald head and shit like that. And it turns out, I said that I legit posted that on IG, and I felt dead bad because it's like, I wasn't doing it to insult. I'm just like, he just looks like Kurt Angle. And he's like, and then it turns out he's the biggest wrestling fan. So I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
Kurt Angle, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up on Kurt Angle with hair, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I seen Perk Angle in TNAs too.
That's
so
funny, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
no, literally
that's
verbatim,
dope, bro. That's no lie. That's like amazing. And no funny shit, I love hearing shit like that, bro.
I can't.
That,
again,
that's fucking fire.
like, who else?
That's
Funeral
funny
and
as
Bell.
shit. Yeah, and
Great dude. Literally
amazing.
became one of my favorite artists in the scene just off the
Easily.
testing lab.
Easily.
And one thing you said about the testing lab is it's a result of your journeys. So where did that inspiration to make it come from? Because I feel like,
I could tell you, bro. If there's one thing in my life, bro, I could tell you where everything came from, bro. That's one thing with my life, bro. I feel like I can genuinely say, bro, it's not like some random out the whim shit.
Right, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So testing lab, it came from one being at the sound lab, the testing lab, right? You know what I'm saying? A little play on words there. Two, that the understanding of 211 looking out for me. So now it's like, I bet like I genuinely want to give back to this man. You know what I'm saying? Three, I frequent Atlanta a lot. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I love
listen,
the
I went twice last year.
You
Great
feel
city.
me? I love the
You know what I
A.
mean? Yeah.
They have an event down there called the Coalition DJs. There's a group of DJs down there called the Coalition DJs, and they have an event called New Music Mondays. And New Music Mondays is honestly where a lot of the inspiration for the Tesla Lab came from. Because I'm like, this system that they got down here to kind of funnel artists and kind of give them feedback. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, the event has been going on for 13 years. When I first got introduced to it, now I believe that's 16.
Wow.
So I just see the setup of the event, and I'm just like, this shit is fucking fire, bro. You have personnel within the creative community. You have artists coming through to literally test their music, bro. Yeah, they're performing, you know what I'm saying? And they have it under a different label. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and mind you, they're charging, in respect to them, you know what I'm saying? It's just their system down there. But they're charging artists $300 to come up and do what they're doing at the testing lab, bro.
Wow.
They're charging $300, bro, for artists to come and do that. You feel me?
Wow.
And that's the culture down there.
Right.
You feel me? I'm not speaking on it in any light.
That's your observation.
That was my observation.
Right.
But I also understood I couldn't take that and do that specifically up here. There's just no fucking way.
Right.
Understanding.
Not to insult people, they just don't got $300 for that. Yeah.
And not even that they don't got $300, they don't see the value in putting in $300. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the biggest thing with a lot of heads here. They know what they want to do, but they don't put the value. They don't see the value in what they genuinely want to do.
Right.
So they don't put the money up the way they're supposed to, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, we'll digress in terms of that, bro.
Of course.
But New Music Mondays, they're set up, bro. I'm like, this is amazing. This is a great way to build community. This is a great way to keep certain community leaders in a good light too. We got your Jeff 2 times. We got your, you know what I'm saying, bro. Make sure that our big homies,
like that,
you know what I'm saying, continue to get their flowers within this vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And I just seen it just taking care of so many sentiments with one action.
That's it.
And so it's just like, I seen what they was doing. I tweaked it to make sense for our culture and presented it. And, here we are 2 years later, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, it's inspiration. I'm always show love to, you know what I'm saying, New Music Mondays, Coalition DJs, my homegirl Lala Shepherd down there, DJ Filthy Rich, DJ Smooth, just a fire event. And just seeing them and how they maneuver as older homies of the DJs within a culture like Atlanta. It really is about, like the culture with them. It really is about, all right, we're trying to grow this scene. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to create business out of this. You know what I'm saying? And this was our vehicle to do it. And, you know, we genuinely want y'all to just understand that we're not trying to take. We're not trying to do nothing. We're just trying to build. And, you know, I just respect those guys, man. You know what I mean? I just respect them.
And what was cool about, you know, the start of it was just how immediately, like literally a finger snap, it got embraced.
That's
like,
a fact.
It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's here, and literally you have not had a hard time filling up the signups.
No.
And we're still 2 years later, and I think that's never gonna be a problem because
I hope.
Honest to God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's been going on for this long and it's continued, especially with the Testing Lab All Stars, you know, you got your first
we're
one.
Adding a whole new element to it. Yes,
exactly.
bro.
That's the
you feel me?
the branch of it. You know what I mean,
bro? You feel me? So
and just the discovery of, you know, who that helps and shit like that. Because I feel like a guy like
we seen Key.
Right.
Key is our, you know, one of our original just blossoming stories that came out of the testing lab. I still ingrained in my head, remember the picture, whoever took it, of when Key finished her testing, and she just, you know what I'm saying, looking young as hell in the pic, bro, just, you know, just staring out into the crowd, and it's just a packed room, bro, and everybody's just genuinely looking excited for this girl, bro. That year, you know what I'm saying, just goes on to what she does. Ends up becoming, you know what I'm saying, a new artist of the year at VMAs.
Song of the year coming
Song
up.
of the year this year, you know what I mean?
Boston Calling on the bill.
You know, just Boston Calling. Yo, bro, you just watch so many things happen, bro. And it's like, yo, like, this shit is just amazing, bro.
It really is. It really is. And again, I can't think of how many connections I personally made just with that.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I never did that, I would have never known some of these people who literally, like DK, becoming like a good friend of mine.
Facts.
That I can just,
yo, and I fucking love that, bro.
Yeah, I don't even got to talk to him about music. I can just go on an hour and a half conversation about wrestling.
Yeah.
Because that's the
What's
type
going
of
on,
shit
Kurt?
it is. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Olympic gold medal and shit. Actually, shout out to Mike Sarfield. He was a former turntable teachers guest. I watched that episode the other day. Yeah.
Well,
same with Key, too, by the way. But again, it's just the reinvention of how you operate with the museum, how you're always adding layers to it. And you did talk about, you know, A&M, the embroidery service, and Noble's Tints.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if it's viable for that person, they should get into a skill like that?
100%.
I feel like nowadays people don't know how to do shit.
Dog. First and foremost, shout out YouTube University. It's the best university
absolutely.
in this whole fucking world.
It's free education.
And I'm also going to say this. YouTube, I hope you never try to overly monetize on that shit. Let people live, bro.
Seriously.
Please.
Because I can't deal with the friggin' minute ads, 2-minute ads and shit like that. Come on now.
Not even that, just getting to a point where literally every video that has any sort of useful information for it, you got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
No, yes. Don't no paywall shit like that.
You feel me? I'm hoping they keep a system, bro, that allows the person that just actually wants to work and actually wants to try and learn some shit to have that opportunity. I hope. Freaking
this type of skills, especially YouTube University.
Skills, bro. My man Will says it best. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my man Willie the Kid. In the end, skills always win, so I ain't never tripping. You feel me? So it's just like, when you have skills, bro, you can always potentially go make $1 out on these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say for the museum TV, I always talked about how it might not be my bread and butter, but it'll bring me to my bread and butter, right? So people know me because of the museum TV, right?
Yes.
Now, Pete is, you know, a supporter of the museum TV. But, you know, Pete might not, let's just say I'm telling Pete, yeah, Pete, I take photos and I do videos.
Right.
Pete might not need photos and videos, bro.
Yeah.
But Pete got a car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pete got a car that might need some tints on it. So now that's a way for Pete to go and support, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Just finding more ways to, you know, for people to help support you, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's another lane that the skills and the trades, you know, offer you and offer the people that want to support you. You know what I'm saying? So I tell anybody to learn a skill, bro, and attach that to what you're doing. So, you know, I always got to salute the legend Mark Echo, because in all honesty, you know, a lot of my models come from what he did. Some people don't know that Mark Echo owns Complex, bro.
Really?
Mark Echo, obviously Echo Clothing,
Right.
but he owned Complex also. What the man was doing was, giving culture, building culture, bro, through Complex, and then fucking flooding Complex with his ads for his clothing line, bro, for his clothing line.
Right.
You understand?
No one else.
Obviously, I'm sure he got into advertising dollars through other people. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that was the play. Yo, I'm going to do this free thing and bring people together. Now I have this community. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now I have this skill and this thing that, I'm able to sell to the same exact community that has needs and wants, just like any community does.
Yeah, they want affordable clothing. How you going to get that? If you're watching Complex, there's Mark Echo's ad.
You feel me?
Yeah.
There's that. And then, it evolved into YouTube creatives, right? Mm-hmm. YouTube creatives, the model at the beginnings was, you create your content, companies come along, pay you a piece to sell their product. Mm-hmm. Then the YouTube creator evolved and was like, yo, fuck that. This is my brand, my company, and I'm also giving you this content also.
Yeah.
So I'm building community through my content, and then you're going to turn around and come and buy my shit.
Right.
So now I'm eating twice.
Right. I don't watch him, but Mr. Beast does that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
With that burger shit, I don't know, he's got some food shit in that, but it's like if you build up yourself and you stick your face or your logo on that, people are gonna gravitate towards that. And that's why I feel like with you, like, when I bought anything embroidery off you, because I haven't got tinted yet, but I will eventually. But it's like, what I mean? Yeah. I feel like those dollars go further when I give it 100%. To like you.
Yeah, people.
Because it's like,
bro.
Yeah, I can go to like this chop shop and get tints, but it's like, why bother when Noble does it? It's like, yeah, like there's a place down the street that does, screen print and embroidery, and you don't do screen print, but still, just if you want customizable, you do screen print. All right, exactly. There you go. I'm mistaken, but see, that's the point. It's like, why would I do that when I know like Noble? And that's how I feel like, with the comeback for this pod. Shout out to Chairman Chow. He was that's my number one go-to for, videography, photography. It's like, I know him. Why do I gotta, go crazy and just hit up some random guy? It would be for the connection, but it's like, let me give him my dollars because that's where it goes further.
Bro, we have to empower our own people, bro. Like, we gotta take care of like our own people, bro. It'll make you more powerful in the long run, bro. Like, legit. And no funny shit. I'm experiencing that like right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like, yo, bro, like I just feel so good, bro. Just frequenting like our culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not somebody that's ever gonna be sold on my position because I know it could always be taken. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I always say this too. You know what I'm saying? And I always, want people that are quote unquote, coming up to remember this. But it's like, yo, most kings get their heads cut off, bro. And most pioneers are forgotten about. So being too sold on your position, bro, is just like some ego shit. Right. At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to keep providing for people, bro, what they need. And you'll always be around. Whatever it is that you felt like you wanted, bro, within that, you'll always be around. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so, bro, it's the ecosystem that is here right now, bro, in mass, bro, is the strongest I've ever seen it.
Easy.
And it's fire.
Easy.
And again, like, just too many times that the culture has taken care of me, bro, that it didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You go through your personal trials and tribulations, bro.
Of course.
You make sure you're not putting it on other people. You know what I'm saying? But you understand the inner workings, bro, of what's really happening for you. You know what I'm saying? You understand the inner workings of what's really going on. You know what I mean? And through that, bro, you just don't disrespect it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't disrespect it, and I think everything will be okay. Right. Yeah, bro. Again, P, it's just so fucking simple.
It really is, because you preaching it, but then when you hear it back, it's like, he's right. It is that simple. It's literally like,
it's about being people to each other, bro.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
And it just goes over too many people's heads. It's like that simple. It's almost like hide it in plain sight type of shit, where 100%. It's like that lesson's right there.
100%.
So execute on it.
Yes. And we know how hard it is for somebody to make money off of their creativity, right?
Oh.
So it's like, if you're a source of where somebody is able to actually make money off of their creativity, you don't think that person loves you, bro?
Right. Of course.
You know what I'm
saying? They do. Right.
Like, take a step back and really just think about it, bro. If I'm helping you make money, there's not a single person that I've helped make money that doesn't like me.
Exactly. Why? Because why would they hate you, bro?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, Come on, bro.
Exactly. That's what's up. So, speaking of the merch shit, can I expect more merch? Cause
Yes, we've definitely, you know, like
Yeah.
it's been a lot of one-on-one pieces and shit like that, bro. But if I'm being real, you know, it's just a lot of moving parts to manage actively all the time. So I do things in seasons. But you know, the merch, I definitely want to get with somebody that's going to be thinking specifically merch.
Okay.
I don't mind making it. I'll thug it through whatever. But coming up with designs and concepts and shit, bro, and then, you know, presenting it, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, you know? And to be real, like, we're not a clothing company.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
so it's just like, you know, it's one of those things where it's just like, all right, like, we can do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, just trying to kind of keep the main thing. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what's happening with that. But trust me, bro, I feel the void. I definitely want to come out with more merch and shit like that. You know, things like this is cool to do. But it's not like we're like, yeah, you know, this is this new piece. Like, we're not, you know, we have.
No, you ain't Supreme. You ain't dropping seasonal clothes and shit. It's just the reason I say that because when the shorts dropped, they were fucking everywhere. The socks everywhere. Yo, and speaking of that shit, I feel like I seen more people in museum TV tech suits than I did Nike tech suits. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Talk your shit,
I'm gonna be real. I did not cop because it's like I think I look goofy in tech suits. I ain't gonna hold you, but like every time I see one, you know, shout out to Cash. He got
Cash.
like three colors in that shit. Brody. So it's like, yeah, that's what's up. Is they don't want the Nike tech suits. They want the museum TV tech suits.
It comes to a point in time where we gotta just respect our fucking selves,
that's
bro.
It.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we just gotta fucking respect
ourselves. I still got
man.
It's in the wash,
joint.
but
the red joint.
Yeah,
bro. I remember
one of the hardest pieces. You know what I'm saying? The logos on the side of the hood and shit.
Yeah, bro. I went crazy with that.
That's some museum TV Bape type of shit.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's a fact. That was really my inspo, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No lie.
Damn, my brother, dog. No funny shit, bro. It's just been a fire fucking journey, bro. You know, what more we do will be what we do. Yeah. But I'm not even 100% sure, bro. Even the testing lab, I didn't know the testing lab was gonna come, bro. But it's here. You know?
And not even gonna lie, I feel like the clothes have like a purpose and shit like that.
Yes,
like
everything.
You put Boston's on it. You know, you do put the museum TV logo on it, but it's like Boston.
Remember, like,
exactly. This is it. This is, you know what I mean? Right. You know what exactly.
Yo, that's
Boston's.
That's Boston's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was about to say property of Boston. That sounds crazy, but like, you know, you understand.
No, right?
Bro.
No, exactly.
Yo, that's what that person.
Like, as almost you were saying, Boston's very own.
Yes.
Like on some October very own type
best.
shit.
Exactly. That's the best way to do it.
Exactly.
Thank you, Pete.
Of course. Got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Of course. Oh shit. So, you know, this has been a great episode. We ain't gonna wrap it up yet. I got a couple more questions for you. So, most importantly, you've witnessed over the last 10 years the rise of these other platforms that cover urban culture, such as C-Dub, Islip, Bath the Community. So, when you're kind of, I gotta say and give you this credit, kind of like the godfather of this shit, because when we look back, you know, it's, to a lot of people, it is just a museum TV. So do you feel like a personal responsibility, not basically saying like, oh, you know, you wouldn't be here without me, but like more of, you know, you gained inspiration from me to go out and create this shit?
Again, like, you know, I just said, you know, I'm never sold on my position. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So, you know, when I started the museum TV, I never wanted to be the only one.
Right.
So this became like a candy land for me, bro. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass. So I never want to be the only one, bro, because my peace of mind is huge for me, bro. Like I preach about peace a lot. And my father, you know, he said something to me during the journey, but that really stuck to me crazy. You know what I'm saying? It became like a philosophy for me. But he was like, you know, if you genuinely respect your peace of mind, you never want to be the person with everything. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have everything, there's always going to be somebody that needs something from you. You feel me? That don't promote peace. You feel me? So it's just like, I always wanted others to be getting their BMAs. I always wanted others to get their big interviews. I always wanted others to, you know what I'm saying, just do their thing. Because I know I'm going to do my thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just like, you know, it's just one of those things to where it's just like, yo, just keep it fair, bro. Keep it fair, but in the sense of understand I'm keeping it fair because I'm a fucking savage, bro. And if I need to go eat some shit, I'm gonna go fucking meal hunting.
You're gonna
know
tie up the napkin, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Put
silverware on the table,
on,
you know what I'm saying? Right.
So, but at the same time, you know, like we want to foster this certain community of, you know what I'm saying, growth. So it's like, yo, yeah, I could be a savage, but go ahead and eat, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it's about. It's not really about being a big homie or anything like that, bro. I really think it's about just keeping, you know, what we ultimately want top of mind, which is, you know, the scene to be respected on a national scale, a global scale, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So it's just like, you know, and just to clear off the record, It's Lit has been around just as long as us.
I was not aware. I apologize.
No, it's all love. It's all love. You know, I don't know exactly when they started, but you know, I can wholeheartedly say, you know, guys like Sam and Show have been doing their thing probably the same exact time, if not longer. After that, we had Hard in the Paint. You know what I'm saying? My guy Lindsay. You know what I'm saying? Hard in the Paint was you know, one of those platforms I was going and doing their thing when I started. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking at Hard in the Paint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was obviously looking at, you know, Tim LaRue's The Fresh Air.
Yep.
So yeah, bro. So you have these platforms, you know, underground hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like these different platforms where that was there, bro. You know what I mean? Cheddar DVD. I'm trying to go down.
No, of course.
Trying to go down, bro.
And listen, this is my first time getting hip to all.
Nah,
these
bro,
things.
and this is
So
why
it's
I love
history
these
lessons,
convos,
right?
bro. This is why I love these convos, bro. And you know, just different age, right? When I talk to 2 times, bro, I just be sitting there just listening, bro. When I talk to my older homie, Joe Politics, older homie Elijah, Jim Nice, Dart Adams, bro. You go down the list of all these fire ass older homies that we have in the scene. That when you're coming up, it's almost like they're not there, bro, because the negative narratives, bro, just so over fucking whelming, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, it's just so dope where we're at. So, that's what I'm saying, bro. I've never looked at it as, you know, oh, Noble is, you know, the pioneer, Godfather platform. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course.
If people say that, fire. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Salute. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna sit here and say that, you know, I didn't necessarily do certain things thinking, yo, this is gonna help somebody or put somebody on, but at the same time, it wasn't me looking for that credit for that help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know, me and Chiz talk about it all the time with C-Dub. Like, yo, like before C-Dub, it was Parler. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the name of the platform, bro. He was trying to get off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And then we would have sessions on sessions, bro, at his crib, bro, just talking about life, bro. And I've known Chiz since I was like 15, 16, same way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, bro, like, these aren't things that you're just gonna sit there and harp on. Go get those 3 BMAs, my brother. Go get those fire-ass fucking interviews, my bro. Go fucking solidify yourself within the culture, my nigga, the way I know that you want to, bro. This is just what I did to do this. And, bro, took whatever nuggets that he took, bro, and, you know what I'm saying, built what he built. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we don't walk around on some, like, we fucking, you know what I'm saying, put niggas on. Like, bro, like, that's also what fucks shit up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of...
It's wanting the credit of putting somebody on, right?
What's understood don't gotta be explained, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And in all honesty, you know, this isn't something that, you know, I harp on, bro. But if anybody wants to ever call my bluff, bro, call it.
I seen somebody try it and you stood right on business.
Call it.
I was there. I'm like, yeah, because that's Noble. Noble knows how to do that. Noble knows how to, you know, if you're gonna call it, I'm gonna come back there and I'm gonna prove you wrong. That type of shit. You know what I mean?
Bro. And you know, it's just at that point, bro. Right. I just want people to do their fucking shit, bro. It's just so simple to me at this point, Pete, right. Bro.
But that's why it's good to, you know, because my perception of the scene is literally just like we said earlier before I even knew you or even started the platform, I had seen the museum TV, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. That was you. But I seen the videos. I seen, you know, how many, you know, museum buildings you given this song, you given that song. So I was hip to that. And as we said before, is with the scene is getting those 9 to 5 guys who go from work to the crib
to
into
understand what we're doing.
And I feel like that's kind of where I started because, you know, the music scene unfortunately don't reach the North End a lot. It don't. But when it did, it literally, and I'm not even get emotional here, it was legit. Replay was the first guy I was hip to, because my boy was like, yo, I tweeted at this guy. He's like, I just dug through your shit. Keep going. He sends me his SoundCloud shit. So I'm hearing Sips Tea. I'm hearing Stay Ugly, Get Money. I'm like, this dude's the shit.
Fire.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fire.
And then one summer night in 2017.
You randomly meet Replay.
Yeah, bro, we're at the
tell the story. I'm sorry.
We're at the Middle East downstairs, and we're like, he was the last guy on the bill, but then there was names like everybody would know. Literally, it was Replay, Big Lino, Plat Finesse, Vintage Lee.
Hard.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hard.
If you look back, that's literally my introduction to like
That's
that's my
beautiful,
first like scene related show that I've
That is
ever
a
went
hell of a
to.
lineup.
And literally, I had heard all of their music before. Like, I got a lean for sale, you know what I'm saying? Straight
Tell
gold
them,
D.
bro, dog.
Like, all that
It's
shit. So,
crazy.
that night, you know, the night goes on, people leave. I'm like, yo, Replay still ain't even go yet. I'm like, we're here for Replay. All respect to them, but it's like, Replay was the guy that, you know, we got hip to. So, it's like, yo, we're here for them. We stayed. Yo, my dog killed it. He sold my boy an Ain't Shit Free shirt right after the show. You know what I mean? And then we're outside, you know, smoking a joint, waiting for the Uber or shit like that to go back. And, you know, all of a sudden he comes out with his girl and he notices us right away. He's like, yo, went right up to us, dapped us up, gave us a hug. He's like, just ultimately thank you for like coming out and shit like that.
Bro.
And, you know, God rest his soul, seeing that shit from him made me realize that, you know, this scene has it. You know, it's got guys like that. And then the trickle effects come in. I start getting hip to the C4s, the Boris, the Dundeelies, the Keys, the Monavellis. It's like, it's cool that, like how you said, you integrated a 9-to-5 person and got them hip and made them, like, the scene made it fans of, you know, me. I was able to become a fan of that. So looking back on it, it's like, maybe that was kind of like a foundation for the pod, and I didn't even know it yet. It was, again, just I had homies that had, you know.
Don't downplay it, bro.
Never had their first interview. My boy Zito.
It.
I grew up with him in the North End. You know, he describes as being, you know, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air coming to Dorchester, coming to North End. That was literally, he was literally like one of the first dudes I wanted on the show. And then he started getting back into rapping again, started dropping music. Bro, it ended up being one of the best freestyles ever on Say That when we were at Staples. You know what I mean? So it's that butterfly effect, you know what I mean?
Sir.
And it's so cool to sit back and be like, wow, you know, all that shit happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason I went. It was called the Green Room. There's a reason I went to the Green Room that night. And literally, Replay was walking around, you know, dapping people up, taking pics of people. And literally, I was like, oh, you have a Replay? It's like, yeah. Like, literally, one of my favorite picks ever, just because of, like, the impact.
When he was standing on the crowd and shit?
Yeah, bro. He wanted to get on my shoulders, but I'm like, nah, I ain't got the straight right now, bro. But I respect the honesty.
I respect you, but don't be standing on me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the strength. I ain't been in the gym in a little while. But, that's the thing. People will leave it. It's like 11 at night. I'm like, no, we're staying because literally we're here for Replay. Like, you know? And that's why, you know, I got to give my hat out to you, Mike Scarfo. You know, anybody who's doing their shit at a high level and constantly contributing to the scene and making people believers in themselves. It's really like a real beautiful thing to see.
Bro, it's all about motivation, bro. And I know Mike's a teacher himself. You know what I'm saying? My parents were, my father was a school director in Haiti. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
My mother taught at the school that he was at. And
what kind of school was it? Was it like an elementary, entry-level school type of thing?
Yeah,
yeah,
100%. The system's a little different, so, you know, my American ass a little ignorant, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, school director, just, again, bro, you know, the Haitian pride, bro, is something that's very potent, you know what I'm saying? And my father, in my head, it's like, all right, cool. So, you know, you got people in Haiti, and let's just say, you know, respectfully speaking, the average civilian thinks a certain way, right?
Yes.
So it's like, all right, cool. You have a school director. The brain drain is real in Haiti. When I say the brain drain, that means the best personnel take a look around at their environment and they want to leave. Your doctors, your lawyers, your whatever, the best of the best, they want to leave because of the environment. So the people that stay back, bro, and generally want to sit there and help, it's a different type of patriotism, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And it's really not a slight to the people that leave, bro. Do what you can. I'm just speaking to the mentality, bro, that I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
My mom and my pops, bro, you know, obviously they ended up leaving at a certain point, bro, but that was after the tenure of trying. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I I even think about myself, like, you know, people always talking, you know, you talking about this wisdom shit, you know, this shorty used to call me, like, preacher man back in the day. I used to hate her calling me preacher man, bro, no funny shit. But, you know, in the back of my head, bro, I used to always be in the back of my head.
Right.
I might be talking. You know
Of course.
I might be talking.
Yeah.
But, I'm saying all that to say, bro, like, yo, that patriotism, bro, everything that I'm doing, bro, it's literally all connected, bro. Like it's literally whatever my father had for Haiti, bro, I feel like I have it for Boston. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still trying to go back and do something for Haiti, bro. In my head, I'm looking at him like, yo, bro, please. Bro.
And so I want to get one last word out of you, because one thing that is evidently clear with you is, you know, you were never the one to be like, yo, praise me, praise me, praise me. You always, the work you always did, the praise came with that.
Word.
You know, your work ethic is almost like, you know, your symbol.
Yes,
and
100%.
You know, that's, you know, it's hard to remain grounded and humble in a scene where, like, well, not even, and when I say scene, I mean industry. Excuse, let me rephrase. In an industry where, you know, they want egomaniacs, they want the, you know, the look at me, look at this. So that's like a currency to them. You know what I mean? So how have you just been, you've seen it all, and you still are like, you know what, that's not me, but I'm gonna still go get mine.
100%. Well, just analogies, right? Me personally, I want to be around for a long time, right? And most of the guys that are quote unquote puffing their chest and doing all this extra shit, I just realized don't last a long time. Or more times than not, they don't last a long time, right? There's always, you know, your outliers. But for me, it's like, yo, I want to be a coach. Coaches last longer than players.
Look at Belichick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Players, you know, for one, when it comes to music, we tend to gravitate towards very dysfunctional ass stories. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times dysfunction don't last long, or it's not able to. It's not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have all these faces that come and go. You know what I'm saying? But your Jimmy Iovine's is still around. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't heard that name in a while.
You know what I mean? Like your Steve Stouts is still around. You know what I'm saying? Figuring it out. You know what I mean? Because they were the ones putting the shit together. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones, you know, building infrastructure. You know what I mean? While people were coming through and utilizing the infrastructure.
Malcolm Bivens too.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So personally, bro, I just want to be somebody that's helping create systems. And so that's where I'm at with. I'm not a ha kiki kind of guy, bro. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a comedian. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm a very direct person, and it is what it is. And I'm just really just through understanding myself, I understand that I wasn't supposed to be the guy in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? So we started off with Reese. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, that dissipated. And then it's like, all right, cool. As somebody that's trying to create this platform, who are people that I feel, you know, have great personalities that can represent this well. And that's all I just kept trying to look for as, you know, we had new personnel come on. You know what I'm saying? To, you know, to where we're at with Shaka now. And, you know, as, you know, this year goes on, you know, you might see one or two new personnel. Because, in all honesty, you know, the museum TV, that TV aspect, you know, I'm really going to make people understand that.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you'll just see more, bro. You'll see more coming. And, you know, that's what it is. But I hope I answered the question right, bro.
You did. No, you absolutely did, bro. And I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for this conversation.
No, my dude, bro.
This is very fruitful, very insightful.
Every time,
you know
bro,
what I
every
mean?
Time, bro. You know
even a little funny. You know, it's good to sit back and reminisce about good memories, as you said. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's Noble. The Museum TV 10-year anniversary is happening. It has been 10 years. Since then, they're going to have the Test and Lab All-Stars on February 4th.
Yeah, we're going to be at Bill's Bar in Fenway.
Bill's Bar in Fenway.
We're bringing the culture back to Fenway.
Yes, sir. If you're there. And I'm sure there will be more shows like that there as well and shit like that.
So, to speak on that real quick, bro. So, we do the Test and Lab, right? We have people, because that's another thing, too, bro, that you know, we speak about, yo, we got to get the 9-to-5 guy to understand a key, right? Understand the body, right?
Right.
The Test and Lab, people come test music, right? We've had 2 years worth, 300 plus artists at this point, right? Now we're getting into these shows. So you come test music to then potentially be booked for a paid show. We're gonna pay these artists at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like after all the numbers get broken down, everybody's gonna get broken down with their just due.
Right.
And so you test music to potentially come for a paid opportunity, bro, and that's how the funnel builds. But now, on top of that, through the testing lab, we're able to tell that person on the street that we're handing this flyer to, yo, we've tested over 300 artists. Come check out the results of basically our lab results.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not telling you just pull up to a show just to pull up. This is our strength of work that we put in vetting these artists. So we're not just telling you to pull up to any show. We're guaranteeing you a night of great NBA
And bro,
music,
and this
bro.
is the
Nobody's really been able
of,
to guarantee a fucking great show, bro. They're just telling you, yo, just come support these guys. Well, why?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real. It's just not enough of a sell. So that's the reason why I feel like we needed to add that extra layer of, yo, we've been testing this music. These artists have been vetted. We're guaranteeing you a night of great matches.
And the 6 that you pick are the 6 that earned it, because
100%.
not to insult artists, but they ain't all the best. It's mathematically
100%,
impossible
100%,
for them all to be the best. So,
100%. We're talking 300 plus at this point.
Right, exactly.
And you know, we just started the All-Star sessions, so we're starting, you know, the picking from when we first started.
Yeah. No, of course.
You feel me?
Right.
So,
which is amazing how you just keeping track of all that shit, because, you know, every 2 weeks, you know, 10 guys, it could get hard to track, but
100%.
the fact that, you know, you are tracking it is cool. And it is also cool because literally, bro, I tell all my artist friends this. It's like, I understand that, like, you want to keep pushing your music and stuff like that, but go to the testing lab, because bro, that's new connections.
yo, bro,
you know what I mean?
Listen, man.
That's just like, it's, you know, I mean, saying you're gonna get some, but
I'm
like
just
you said,
not listening to motherfuckers no more, bro.
Right.
There's just too much in place, bro. There's too much in place. It's literally to a point, bro, where you're literally just being oblivious because you want to.
Yes.
Literally because you want to.
Literally.
You
There's
know
so
what I'm saying?
much resources
Like,
for you to go to.
And, you know, not to, you know, up myself, bro, but I would understand somebody saying that 10 years ago. But not today, bro.
No, not today.
No funny shit. Like, minus the museum TV, bro. Minus the museum TV. Mad places to go to.
Absolutely.
Mad places to go to, bro.
Right. And that's the beautiful thing about it, is the options of it. But it's how you take advantage of those options. It's like, but the reason why
motherfuckers gonna complain, bro, before they do some work. That's
right, exactly. But the reason why I say, obviously, you know, go to the testing lab is because it is, you know, 1 million connections. You don't know who you're gonna meet there, and you keep adding to that panel of artists. It's unbelievable.
We're gonna have more fire. Great guest panelists. Last year we had Chavo pull up. We had Cyrus the Shield. We
Dutch
had
Rebel's
Dutch Rebel is now a consistent panelist. You know,
yeah.
you know, to me she's queen of Boston hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
I personally don't. You know what I'm saying? That's
I would agree with you, because again, when it comes to the females, I think she was the first person I ever heard that was from here.
Pioneer, and obviously, you know, we're speaking knowing that there were others, but in terms of what was documented and what was felt,
exactly,
it's Dutch, bro.
But that's all we're not thinking. It's like, listen, that's who I first saw, so I'm gonna say her, and I'm gonna give her flowers.
100%.
And before we go off, that's another thing you're very adamant on, is giving people flowers while they're here.
Yeah, bro, need it.
100%.
Need it, bro. Yo, bro, like, people don't feel good, bro.
Right? They don't,
Shit,
especially since
don't
COVID, bro.
Bro, don't feel shit, bro. Like,
I feel like the 2020s are like the time where people feel the worst.
Dog,
almost.
and it's just such a mental beat down, bro, while everybody's walking around looking good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just so fucked, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm, you know, you can tell me, but I know what I'm seeing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's just what I'm standing on, bro. Standing on business, my brother.
You know.
Nah, much love, P, bro.
Always.
For real, bro. Much love.
So, bro, before we go out, where can the good people find you? On all socials and stuff like that?
Yes, the Museum TV, at the Museum TV. Don't just put Museum TV. Put the Museum TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll find everything that you need to find. All the information, you know, from that we've dug up from the culture these past 10 years. It's all on our YouTube channel. Aside from interviews, you'll see music videos. Aside from music videos, you'll see in-depth conversations similar to this, you know, with older homies that just trying to provide us younger homies with perspective.
Real quick, the Dart Adams interview,
Dart Adams,
one of my favorite interviews.
Both of them is amazing. I just got to connect with Dart again. We're gonna put something together.
Good shit.
Well, I have something for all my older homies that I'm putting together right now. That's I think is gonna be another great segue for the Museum TV. But you know, all that'll come up.
Yes, and it's gonna be a great 10 years for the Museum TV, celebrating their 10-year anniversary. 2024 is going to be a very, very big year for them. As always, you can find Say That on our YouTube channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. It's just Say That Podcast. Make sure you throw in the exclamation point after the word that. Say _that_pod on Instagram. I've been trying to change that shit, bro. And I don't know why. These accounts are like holding, like I want to do periods instead of underscores.
Yeah.
But there's already accounts like that. I'm like, how?
You DM them? Are they on like some weirdo shit?
Like, I don't know. Maybe.
Potentially.
I mean, I'm gonna look into it because I do want to fix it up and make it look nice. You know what I mean?
If you genuinely want to invest in that, bro, you might have to just fucking pay that motherfucker.
Hey, we'll see. Yeah, I ain't gonna pay more than $20 though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get crazy, bro. But yes, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you gained some inspiration, and of course, you feeling anything mentally, take care of yourself, whatever way you can.
Please.
And as always, don't say this. Say that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out my man Mike, Mike, wherever you at, big dog.
Wherever you at, Mr. Sanchez, we love you and salute you. And as always, I will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.